A business that began with humble beginnings led to a food truck in 2 locations in 2 different malls. They have taken the potato, made it scrumptious. Let's check it out. Dr. Adrian Agency, aka Dr. Real Estate Jackson. Today we are at a place that took the average Spud and made it mouth watering. So today I'm here with the 2 owners.
Makita Span.
Aaron Spence.
All right, so everybody in Jacksonville is talking about your Spuds, your potatoes, right? Anytime people think of potatoes, they think of the typical restaurant potato with sour cream, possibly some broccoli, cheese, salt and pepper, and some butter. But what you guys have done is spice that up and take it to a whole nother level.
Absolutely.
What was the inspiration behind it?
I think exactly what you just said. I think that, we love potatoes, and just in conversation about starting this business in general, what we determined was potatoes are just underutilized.
Mm-hmm.
And we could not think of one single item that doesn't pair well with potatoes.
Okay. All right. So, what type of things have you paired with the potato?
So our number 1 seller is the crab pot. So that's seafood, but that's a spin on our traditional low country boil. We're from Dubai, so we call them crab pots. We do steak on the potato, which is traditional. With normally you get a steak with a potato on the side. We put the steak on top of the potato. We do chicken on a potato, but we've even done a potato with lamb chops on it.
Yeah.
We did an Oscar potato once. We did a lobster and shrimp potato. We've done a surf and turf potato. And so there are no limits to what we'll put on potatoes.
First of all, y'all showing out, right? So when you start putting lamb on potatoes, that's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And I love, we just talked about it a bit, but you guys started off really humble beginnings.
Absolutely.
Doing corporate.
Absolutely.
Now,
Absolutely.
I understand that you wanted to take it up to another level.
Right.
But potatoes?
Absolutely. Potatoes, yeah. And the cool thing about it is because we started doing corporate delivery and corporate catering. If you think about it, a potato is the perfect way to get a lunch, right? Because it's a nice, neat way to eat your lunch.
Right.
And so, especially when we talk about doing crabs in a potato, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a corporate background, and so the idea of eating seafood, on break in an office setting is not very popular amongst a lot of people. But when you put it in a potato and it's neatly packaged, you don't have to use your hands, you don't make a huge mess, then it works.
Right.
And we found that it worked perfectly fine.
But it's enough carbs to make me go to sleep.
There's enough carbs, and that's yet another issue that we've had.
So if I could ask, what's your favorite potato then?
Crab pot.
Crab pot?
Yeah, just because I've never seen it done like I do it before.
Okay.
It's eggs, corn, shrimp, crab.
Oh, so you actually,
It's the whole pot inside of the potato.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's
It's awesome, man. It's really awesome.
If y'all want crab hot in a potato, y'all need to get here first of all.
Yeah.
So, what makes you guys different? There's a million restaurants in Jacksonville,
Right.
right? I could choose from on any given day. Right? But you
Absolutely.
guys stand out a lot. What makes you different as far as quality of food?
So quality of food, because that's a priority for us. Quality of food. The two most important aspects of what we do are the people, right? So most importantly, our customers, and then obviously our employees as well, and then obviously the quality of the food. And so because my husband, he's the one that has the culinary background. He's the one that's always worked in fine dining, and so quality was extremely important to him. In that we're consistent in terms of the quality that we put out. So that's what separates us, is the consistency and the quality in terms of how we prepare our food, and just the special care that we take to make sure that every single potato is as consistent as possible and always delicious.
That's what's up.
Plus, we cook with love.
What's that?
You cook with love.
Okay. Love.
Yeah.
That's the
We don't
secret
rush-
ingredient.
Yeah.
We don't rush anything. We make sure everything is right before it goes out. We don't. We're trying to make quality.
Absolutely.
Not just a buck.
And the fantastic part about it is you come from a fine dining background, right? So fine dining is not let's get it out real fast.
No.
Fine dining is it must be consistent every time. So if you guys are looking for a restaurant in Jacksonville, right? Potatoes with everything on it. I wanted to do something special and tongue tie it with S's, but these are the Spuds that you need to come check out. Where can they find you guys online?
So online, we're at MrPotatoSpread.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all under Mr. Potato Spread.
And you have 2 locations.
We have two. We have a food truck, and then we have 2 locations. One here under Regency Mall, and the second walk-in location is the Orange Park Mall food court.
All right. Well, that's been another episode of Best Eats in Jacks. You guys need to come out, check them out. Please support them, and then put those reviews on there about the crab pot and the lobster and all the fat stuff we're going to put on there, because I know I'm going to put fat stuff on there. So y'all be fantastic. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon.